I love the way you say things like obviously. Because they're nasty.
They're little demons.
Yeah.
You know, demons are green, aren't they?
Are they? I don't know.
I suppose so. You know.
That's your interpretation.
Little demons.
Because I thought because of like money, because like the
Money, nothing to do with money.
But they're all quite posh,
But
aren't they?
also green is something that grows, you know, that makes you green flowers and green plants. You know. So they're not so bad really.
You did make
But
a,
they're still green.
you made a film before called Confessions of a Yellow Woman, is that right? So you had a
The
similar...
transition of yellow woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, also. It was connected, yeah.
Anyone else? Do you feel like, I mean, interesting that we're talking about, you know, sexual harassment, sexual abuse in 40 years through these different films. Do you think, though, that we're seeing different stories coming out by women? Are you do you feel that I mean, obviously we're seeing more wanking films, which can only be a good thing.
I was amazed actually. Sorry,
No, come on.
Can I come? I mean, I saw those films. I saw those films, and I was actually amazed by some of them were very, very powerful, and I didn't. Perhaps I was a bit detached from the animation world recently, but I was very impressed by the power of them and the sexuality. Something that I did not. I was probably. I mean, I was detached from that kind of, and I was quite impressed.
I think women have always used animation actually to tell stories
No,
of
but not that
sexuality.
kind of animation. Not in my time. Not in the 70s.
Okay, yeah. But I've seen a bit of a shift in live action, I'd say, certainly the last sort of 10 years or so, in more of a shift in regards to the female lens. So whatever you think about Lena Dunham, I know she said some slightly dodgy things, but I think she was a little bit of a game changer in regards to bringing out girls. I think more in North America actually. So we've got Girls, we've got Broad City, which I absolutely love. So lots of comedy, lots of comedy from the female lens. Definitely has been coming out the last sort of 10 years or so. But I'd say it's still primarily live action and North America. In the UK, Michaela Cole, I think she's been doing some really interesting things. Again, this is live action based. I mean, Chewing Gum is brilliant, and obviously she's just her career's just really developed since then. But no, I think more so than in the 90s. I think in the sort of 80s, 90s, we didn't have as many female directors and female writers. It was very cishet man, I think, which it is still primarily, but now you can seek alternative voices more than you could before.
I think the example of Alison Fears also was bringing up in terms of and made some animation for one of her films, but so the films that she made, so she made Cafe Bar independently in 1975.
Alison the View.
Yeah, and then Mr. Pascal, which is a film that has this. I mean, just thinking about it earlier, it made me think it's like the first 10 minutes of Up, but like in 30 seconds, and with some really explicit pornography hidden in it in single frames, which would make you go out and look at it again. It's an extraordinary film, but actually it's only when you look at it, there is some really quite explicit, but beautifully artful imagery of a sort of a relationship between two people meeting and encapsulated in this tiny little sequence. And then her film Black Dog, which has other sort of really sort of goes quite deeply into the female character. And so it was being met, there were examples that you can find out there, and obviously the opportunities that Channel 4 gave to sort of the great work of Claire Kitson in putting sort of female characters forward. And we did do a really interesting event with Candy Gard and Sarah Ann Kennedy earlier this year. And Candy sort of talking about how one of the reasons she started in live action and she went to animation because it did give her a lot more control over her stories and a lot more confidence to tell things because she didn't have to sort of tell it to a number of dorky blokes who were around her, that she could actually kind of get on with it. And I don't know whether that's something, that ability to sort of build on a story on your own is something that is common.
However, I remember Sarah Kennedy saying at this very event a year ago, saying that there's been no female animation director since her that's developed their own series.
Yes, and that's depressingly still true. And was it only the other day, Pixar have hired their second female feature director. It's 2018. It's really terrifying. But yeah, I mean, and I think, oh God, I forgot my point. Anyway, Jenny, say something interesting. I did have a point.
Just continuing on what you said, because I think women animators have always used animation. I think quite often used animation as a tool to express sexuality and these things, like also in 70s, like Susan Pitt and Asparagus. But there is more of a change maybe in live action, and also maybe just in audience, that there is more people are more interested in it, and it's maybe reviewed, seen more less as a niche than it was before. And it's becoming a little bit more normalized.
Yeah, I think I'm just picking up again what Jez said. I think it's really interesting, but because you're making web series, and Jenny, I see you post lots of lovely little short clips on Instagram. So do you feel like you're getting? I mean, there's no money with these things, but do you feel like these platforms are helping you in that way?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. So since I've been making Tales from Pussy Willow, I've been in more web series festivals than I have animation festivals. Partly because a lot of the animation in Pussy Willow isn't possibly as good as some of my other animation, because I just do it really quickly. Apart from the bits that Leo does, obviously, because Leo works here with me. But whenever I go to web series festivals, interestingly, it does seem to be predominantly female directors or